For more on the story, I'm joined now by Thomas Withington, who's the editor-in-chief of Armada International. Thanks very much indeed for being with us this morning, Thomas. First of all, we were hearing there about the stiff competition that France had faced. Is it much surprise that the French company should have secured this contract?
From what we heard, France was always the favourite to get this deal, though I think the important thing to stress at the moment is that we've still got negotiations to go through yet. Your previous package mentioned that there's a general election coming up. France has been selected as the preferred bidder. This is also the case in India with Rafale, but there's still a lot of work to do yet until there's a contract signature. So in a nutshell, not a surprise. France was the favourite. France has got significant experience in building submarines and exporting them around the world, experience accrued for several decades, but there's still work to be done.
What do you believe was it that gave the French bid the edge that allowed it to win the business?
A number of things. Firstly, France's experience in building submarines and exporting them, particularly conventional submarines. I think, secondly, the willingness of France to offload a lot of work onto Australian shipyards. Australia has been facing a sort of valley of death, as it's been known, regarding its shipbuilding industry, where a number of naval projects are coming to the end, are coming to fruition, and yards are looking at being quiet. Which of course raises problems for jobs in Australia, jobs in the shipbuilding sector, and to keep the naval shipbuilding sector going. So really this selection of the Barracuda design could be an important shot in the arm for the Australian shipbuilding industry to help keep those yards open and to help keep that expertise within Australia.
One of the things, Thomas, that's making this such a big story in France is the size of the contract, 34 billion euros. Is it unusual that such a big contract should come up for tender?
Well, it's a lot of submarines that potentially are going to be acquired. It's 12 boats, I think, which means that the deal will be big. But I think the size of the deal will be a surprise to the naval community around the world. I think, hence, again, raised in your previous package, the explanation that Japan has asked for. It's a high-stakes game. There can only be one winner. It appears that DCNS may be on course for winning this and getting this deal, getting the contract. So the size of the deal is really commensurate to the size of the acquisition. And also these are very sophisticated boats potentially that have a lot of technology on board, a lot of state-of-the-art technology. And again, that adds to the value of the contract.
Thank you very much indeed, Thomas Withington, for being our guest this morning.